Well, good evening, everyone. We're here at Borders at 81st and Yale in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Again, it's Friday Night Podcast. This evening, we have with us here a young man who's a junior who's up and coming, Stephen Gehly. He's been playing in the Sooner Chess Series uh, in a number of the tournaments that have been going on. Also with us here tonight is Charles Unruh, son of the state champion Chuck Unruh. Chuck was scheduled to be here, but unfortunately had to be out in the oil fields tonight. So his son has graciously agreed to step up and help us with the analysis. So, welcome, Charles. Welcome, Stephen.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to have you in. So, let's go ahead and get started, and we'll jump back to the beginning of the game here, and we'll take a look at this. Now, Stephen, you're getting ready to sit down and play a man who has is a national master. His rating has been up over 2,300. What are you thinking as you get ready to sit down?
No pressure.
Okay, no pressure at all. It's good to be young, huh? Okay, so you play the e4 move, and he immediately plays c6. So you're thinking what?
Caro-Kann.
Caro-Kann, sure enough. Charles, you don't play the Caro-Kann much, but you transition into it some?
I do. It just depends on how you play.
I see. So these are pretty much book moves. Stephen takes a lot of the standard moves here that are considered to be the best moves in these positions. And right here, Charles, take a look at this right here. Stephen's in a pretty good position now. He's going to exchange his bishops off. Tell us about this position, son.
Okay. You have 3 pieces to 2 pieces developed here, so now you're threatening to take away one of Black's developed pieces.
Exactly. Stephen, and that was your plan all along at this point, is to get that bishop off? And
That's the idea of this opening when you go into this.
okay. So he takes, and now you have the queen up, and he plays pawn out. And what do you think about that bishop right there, Charles?
It takes away queenside castling. It gives it the all-important development. So I like it.
Okay. This check right here, Stephen, what do you think? There's a couple responses here. You immediately played the c3, but tell us about other possible moves here.
Well, bishop d2 is not bad at all. It hits the queen, but we do like the bishop on that diagonal. So it's give or take. The point is that c3 it limits my castling queenside options. If bishop d2, my bishop isn't as good a diagonal. So you have to choose.
Well, you chose the c3. He brings the knight up. You go ahead and castle. And this move looks strange, but
it's fine. Absolutely.
This is a strong move. You like this, Charles?
I do. It comes right after the king side. And you start getting things rolling out of this if white's not careful.
Stephen, you move up here now. You instantly cut off the communication of the queen to support that knight over there. Okay, not a bad move. He immediately takes off, and you take back, and you still have the communication cut off from the queen. So now he plays this knight into f4. Tell us about this.
Well, this is a mistake. This straight up loses a pawn. That f7 point is too weak, so when I play queen f3, he's got to defend that knight. And the only way to do it is with g5, and after that, I can attack his knight.
Which is exactly what you do. You move the knight up here, so we've had 2 knights at h5 now.
Yeah.
So he goes ahead and he attacks here, but that doesn't really help him with the pawn situation, does it?
There's nothing he can do. He's going to lose that pawn either way.
So now you take, he takes back, and you take back here. So now you're a pawn up. So Charles, you're playing a national master. You just went a pawn up on him. How are you feeling at this point?
I'd be feeling all right. I'd still be kind of cautious. No, Tom's old. No, you might want to be respectful. Give him the draw, or offer it at least here and see what he does.
Okay.
Well, I didn't offer a draw. I wasn't going to, but if he did, I was going to take it hard.
You would have taken it? Okay. So he moves back, he doubles up on this, and so if you move the queen out of harm's way, and he moves this rook over, defending against the possible check there. And now you support the knight in the center. Now the queen is free to attack that h-pawn if it wants to. He plays this bishop over, and now you just take it.
He's basically forcing me to.
Yeah, and I'm counting. It looks like you're 2 pawns up here.
Mm-hmm.
2 pawns up, so incrementally you're gaining ground on him. He castles long to the queen side, and now he can't take that. He can't take that knight. Tell us why.
Because if rook takes, queen takes pawn, and that forks the king and the rook.
Right, and you get a check in there too at the same time.
Yes.
Okay. So you go ahead and take this pawn with the check. This is you're now 4 pawns up. Is that right?
Yes.
4 pawns up. If I'm 4 pawns up against the national master, I'm feeling pretty good. So
I'm nervous still.
you move the knight back, and now he plays this rook over, attacking the H pawn right here. Charles, what do you think about an H5 move here?
I don't like it. It's just taking up a move, and it helps him go ahead and get his rook active. Because right now, Black's going to be going for a kingside attack and trying to get something out of it to equalize.
Okay. So now you get the check in there, Stephen. He moves back. You now get the rook doubled up here. He goes ahead and takes the pawn. And
when I do this, it's all over.
Yeah.
He doesn't have enough time for an attack. He's getting attacked. His rook is getting attacked.
He's going to lose a piece here. He can't move the rook that's on H back to H7 to defend because the knight's going to fork it. So he has to come off the bishop there. So Charles, you're 4 pawns up, and 3 pawns up, and you're about to go up a bishop here against the national master. Does Tom have anything here?
I really don't think he does. I mean, he's pretty much cut off from any real play here. He's got rook over and maybe trying to get a perpetual, but I don't think he can do it.
Yeah, I think Stephen can walk his king out of here. So, well, anyway, good game, Stephen. Congratulations. Hope you enjoyed this evening. We enjoyed having you. And Charles, thanks for stepping in so quickly and helping out in the analysis here. For those of you who are interested, we do this every Friday night at the Borders at 81st and Yale. If you have a good game that you think people would find interesting or it was unique, let us know about it. We'll be glad to take a look at it and schedule it for a podcast yourself. And, anyway, so thank you very much, guys, and we'll see everyone here next week. Happy chess to everyone.